Fellas, we have a situation. Brian is missing, but have no fear. Tim and Will are here to save the day. What's going on, guys?
Hi.
We're here.
So we're just gonna jump right into it. Tim, you are first on the block here. Looking at your team, Overquill is making his debut. Tell us about your squad.
So Lily's team was stressful to build for. Just because I was afraid of getting like sleep hacks. So it's not gonna come up because I actually don't think she brought sleep to me, but Gapdos has a Lumberry because I was figuring I would just let him go to sleep and then he'd wake up and kill someone. He also had agility. I figured if it was Darkrai ever came in on him for some reason, or Alolan Ninetales, that I would let them go to sleep for the hypnosis, then agility and be faster than everyone and basically kill everything. And then Overquill is here because I finally decided I needed spikes and T-spikes, and Lily's team doesn't really like poison dark.
That's Jordan.
Dark resists a lot of nonsense.
My guy doesn't know his own friends, their names and their teams. This is so sad.
Listen, leave it be.
All right. And looking at Jordan's team, the mice are definitely troublesome, especially if they, break through Goldango with bite and everything. But the rest is just kind of like her heavy hitters, and Ninetales is noticeably not here, but it makes sense given that Goldango and Arcanine pose big trouble.
Big trouble.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get into this. All right. So let's look at Terra types real quick. Tim, start with you. A lot of Terra Steel here. You got anything of importance to chime in on with that?
Team doesn't really like Terra Steel, and then for Harkonine's Fire Terra was intentional. Flare Blitz just kind of kills everything in like 1 to 2 hits if it gets the opportunity to. I'll be honest, I forgot to change Overquill's Terra type. I didn't know what to make it, so he's dark.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I mean, there's worse ones to be, especially with Latias being present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan doesn't get to Terra a lot of her dudes, so Terra Dark Mouse holds the big standout here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get into it.
We'll talk about that.
Are you gonna miss Stone Axe today, Tim?
No, Kidney Stones redeems himself.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. She really switched Ogerpon into a rock type. I think that's really ballsy.
I think she was thinking that grass resisted rock because it's super effective. If I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's fair. And here comes Legolos. Dude, I really thought right there, if she parting shotted, you just won the game.
It would have been wonderful. Here I'm stupid and I forget that she's just naturally faster than me.
Oh no. You hate to see it.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, let's see. There's a tidy up. Mouse is ready to go.
This is where the nonsense happens.
Oh! Oh no!
With 1.
Terra Dark, here comes the
you
light.
ready? It's not done. I live that. I flinch.
Honestly, life is suffering. That's... Goddamn.
But then Felicity Fluffman is here. This is just the game now. It's just E-Speed Revenge Kill.
Okay, seems simple enough. It's Whirlpool.
So, Courtney is here for a reason. She's here specifically to deal with Toxapex, and then Toxapex
said no.
For some reason had red card. Yes.
That's really funny.
It was really annoying, honestly, but you're about to see here, this thing can't touch Prim.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
And she switches the fire type into me.
That was good. Good thinking.
She doesn't really have a good switch on for it.
In her defense.
You go.
Yeah, there's just not a lot that switches into this.
Yeah, it was a good knock there. Just let Ensign go down. Yeah. Hey, Courtney's doing it. I mean, Peck's, what's Peck's gonna do? Not much. Psychic noise, nice.
So I am not Liquid Voice because I wanted Psychic Noise to be a psychic move, specifically for Peck.
Now it dies to
That's fair.
Spike. Nice, damn.
Yep.
Look at Primarina
Yep.
go.
I love this thing.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely
good
my
Pokemon.
favorite pickup, I think.
Oh, and she's trying to blaze.
I wonder why she did that, but I guess the speed helped her until
I mean,
this.
I don't even think it did. Maybe that was the only grass move. That's very likely what it was. I don't know, but right now, like, I don't
Psychic
see
Noise.
how she can break. Well, I mean, she could beat Primarina, not well.
This is
jeez.
where it gets scary. So this is weakness
Oh no!
policy.
What have you done?
I was a
Oh,
little bit
no.
afraid because I wasn't sure that this would kill both of them, and then she kind of just
And
sacks
then she just-
Darkrai.
Sacks the whole team. Yeah.
Yep.
What's your item on Cleaver?
He is Scarf, which she will knock off next game, so you'll
Okay.
see
Yeah,
that.
you would have won with a Scarf U-turn anyway.
I would have.
Oh,
It would have
yeah.
eventually killed. Next game it's scarier.
I gotcha. So let's jump into it. So I mean, for Goldango getting flinched in game 1, I mean that definitely put
It was
advantage
painful.
in her court. Also,
That
congrats
was
on hitting
minus
Stone
attack,
X.
by the way.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
this
go.
was his moment of redemption.
Oh, we had it. Oh, Tim, now you're just getting crazy.
It's kind of huge.
I know. But I was Scarfed and I needed to because I wanted to burn the red card so that it
Yeah.
wasn't going to be a
I like
nuisance
that.
later.
I like that. There comes the mice. Missing
And
World.
this-
Oh no.
Stupid thing, and then I
Oh
missed.
no.
Every time I forget the whirlpool is not 100% accurate.
Because it's
Whirlpool
not
is-
a really great move. It
It's the
should just
worst
be
move in the
100%
game.
accurate.
Super Fang.
Yeah, I think she knew from the last game that it was Rocky Helmet, so she didn't want to just pop on
Die.
into it
Yeah.
and explode.
I
Yep.
don't hate that. Oh, really good prediction.
That
with the
was-
stomping down term.
Big review.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. No. That's good. And now, ooh. Tim, you're getting crazy with these Stone Axe hits. Who are you? You're a new person.
Yeah.
He's a new man.
Wow.
It's okay. I've used up all of my luck with that move for the next 9 weeks, and
That's
will
true.
functionally
It's
just have
unfortunate
0
that the
accuracy
pools are starting.
for the rest of the game.
That was a good defense drop. So, I mean, but you got Prim at the end of the day, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone was yelling about luck, and I was like, I'm switching a special attacker into it. It doesn't matter.
mhm.
I did not realize that Whirlpool kind of did a nice amount of passive damage.
Yeah, Whirlpool's very good in that regard.
Fortunately, I should have seen the Terra coming
Yeah,
and clicked
that's
Psychic
oopsie
Noise,
daisy. She dark
but all
pulse?
well.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Ooh,
And then
that
she
would have been.
switches out for some reason, which is actually annoying.
You get the Spadef drop. Do you just kill? Close.
No.
You do 1v1 this thing, so that is very nice.
Yeah. I was really not scared of Hex at any point, especially now that I have a poison type and T-Spikes isn't just gonna murder my whole team.
Oh, she
If
forgot.
she Dark Pulse there,
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. You got that was definitely a very lucky interaction. And switches.
okay, and then I reveal the last move, Queen.
Yeah, but then you give it weakness
So
policy again.
with Arcanine dead, I was a little bit scared.
Yeah.
But she didn't actually have a move to hit me very well. So, didn't matter.
Yeah, now the rocks are
Then
gonna
they died
play
a rock.
like
Yeah,
KO.
everything does.
So-
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely chances for Jordan to just win that game, and then she just shut her brain off, I guess.
She
There
had,
were-
unfortunately, double booked herself for this game,
Hmm.
and she did not want to reschedule.
I understand.
So she was playing on an iPad, out and about.
Yeah, I kind of wish she had, just so that it was a little bit more even, but
Could have been better. Could have been a better game.
yeah,
Yeah.
These things happen.
I won't
Yeah.
trade away my win though.
Yeah, you take that to the bank, you know, and finishing the first part of the season strong. But now, Crispy Will, tell us about your team.
Okay, so I am just remarkably normal on this one. Everybody does more or less what they normally do with the moves they normally have. Obviously, the big problem for me in this set was going to be Garganackle.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, I kind of wail on. I
That's
beat
true.
them up really, really bad with Bundle and Boulder.
I just remembered what this set is. Okay.
So just going into turn
Yep.
1, tell us about your
Here we go.
your terras here, kind of coming down
My
the line.
Terras. So, can't Terra Bundle. Fairy is for Boulder just because I needed I wanted a solid defensive Terror to make sure I'm not getting one shot while I'm setting up with him. Because as long as he doesn't get one shot and killed by priority, he wins me the game basically all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The grass on treads, that was to make sure I still resisted things like thunder. I was scared of Regieleki.
Mm. Okay, I can see that.
It's a team because he
Yeah.
does kind of rips up half the team, and he rips up the half of the team that like wins me the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed a defensive terror to stop me from just exploding to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually remember why it's grasses.
I'm just looking. It's like thinking like you
It's
resist the
up-
Aqua
up
Step,
label.
resist Earthquake.
It's Quack. Yeah, I think it was Quack.
Yeah, because the duck can go crazy at a moment's notice. Like
Yeah.
especially if Dondozo's weakened down.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember because I had the secret reveal of the weakness policy on Iron Treads. More on that later.
Yeah. Well, let's.
I wanted to be hit super effectively by, I believe, U-turn from Cinder. I think it was U-turn from Cinderace, and then kill everybody.
All right. Yeah.
That was cool.
I'm into that.
I'm
So
down
we
for
see
that.
turn 1, Scarf Latios. And here comes the
I'm
big
big.
kahuna.
Yeah. This guy was a bit of an issue.
And
And he had Thunderbolt, and I went, what the fuck
Something-
is going on here?
something nefarious is happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I brought double status with the Amoonguss for Spore and Toxic because I needed to break down walls, but I just knew he wasn't going to be Immunity Snorlax if he brought it. I
Mhm.
just had that in my brain, and I said, this is going to go great. And it did really well.
So,
And Dondozo, of course, he's my unaware Pokemon. They
but now he's
blocks me
staying,
in,
and
and then he starts.
we're
And
gonna
now
go
we're
into
gonna be here for a while.
So we're gonna be here for a while. I remember when this
fast.
was going on. Nobody was having any fun. So
I was in disrepair because
Very
I
silly.
surely I come out of this ahead somehow. Because like
Mhm.
this Pokemon looks like such ass.
yeah,
Because
He really just
Is it-
did not do any damage.
his
so.
attacking move was Thunderbolt. I was like, surely there's some way where I come out of this ahead.
yeah. I would say probably all of them, barring a critical hit, which I don't think we see, which is hilarious.
Did not happen.
Because this is. I'm gonna save
I
the viewers
definitely
at
left
home
myself.
if we just kind of skip through a little bit. How Snorlax doing? He's got a couple more T-bolts, and he's got rest.
Yeah, about 2/3 of the way through, I said I actually had the real thought. Damn, I do really need to save my PP in some way
Mm-hmm.
to do anything at the end of this game. And I stopped hitting moves during my sleep turn despite having sleep talk,
Mm-hmm.
just to save more.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that.
Oh, I got 4 defense drops and it just
All right, hold
doesn't-
on. We're back
And
to
then-
we're back.
And then he swapped out.
I mean, I think he ran out of T-bolts at that point, so he couldn't actually do anything. Which is definitely
I'm
funny.
surprised he didn't stay in and just make sure that I waste all of my moves.
Yeah.
Because I think Dondozo with 0 PP in any moves is not very helpful.
No, I would say most guys with
And
no
the-
PP is Just not
It was a
something,
bigger loss
Oh.
to you than it was to him too.
Yeah.
Like Snorlax
That
with a no
was-
move.
Turn 53, me remembering that safety goggles exist as an item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he SD'd in front of the unaware Pokemon. Like, if he
And then he
Aqua
SD'd
stepped
in
that
front of
turn, things got a
No,
little...
I get it, because
a
it's
little
like,
dicey,
he's
yeah.
not, like, we've established that Dondozo can't actually, like, damage him in any significant way. Why not get stronger?
Mm-hmm.
But I also knew that, so I swapped in my guy that's faster and can one-shot him. Because I think that Tornadus might be the best Pokemon in the universe.
Tornado? No,
Because
he's...
every
he's real
single
good.
week he kills everybody. I have no idea why he let Latios go to bed.
I don't quite know either. This doesn't make any sense.
It made my life so much easier.
Now, if the duck can punch through with CC here... But no, Abandon's right back to
He
going
did
to
not learn.
SD.
He did not learn.
Nothing
His
is-
lesson.
But see,
I
because
missed-
if
I
he
missed.
stayed in and clicked Aqua Step, all of a sudden, things are occurring.
This is the difference.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
And then he blocks me in heat.
But it doesn't matter.
I don't.
I'm
I don't think he
going
had a
for-
clear and concise game plan.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's funny, the Snorlax, he's a comedic guy. But he can't do anything. And now Boulder is in, and now the game is going to end.
This is the turn I looked at him and said, "This Pokemon actually can't do anything. I have a setup sweeper. What if I start setup sweeping?"
What if I just win?
And then I started to setup sweep.
And then, chat, he did.
Yep.
It only took
Okay.
SD free attack.
70 turns.
Some top shelf setup sweeping from him.
But hey, Gliscor lived,
I
you
really-
know, so...
Gliscor was the main problem.
Yes,
And
but
then I Mighty
alas...
Cleave through the protect.
Yeah. What a good move Mighty Cleave is.
What
I'm a
what
big
good
fan.
move.
Alright, now the duck is
Very
sent out to
silly.
die.
And I said, I don't want to miss. I'll hit Earthquake.
No. That's one of those where it's like, that was... After Snorlax and Dondozo just, you know, fondled each
That
other,
was
that could have been an email.
literally Boulder killing 6 Pokemon.
Yeah. So hopefully, you know,
Consecutively.
this second game can be a little bit better. But now Latios has
then he
himself
gives me
best, and
this-
now he doesn't. And now he's dead.
My scar. And then I crit. And that was actually super huge.
Yeah. And then he let his Gliscor lose
And then
his
he-
board.
I don't think he was used to playing around with score knockoff.
Yeah.
And I hope he learned a valuable lesson today.
Mm-hmm.
Because we found out this was a very defensively oriented, stinky boy high score.
Yes. A good little spin. And now you're going
I
to get
spin,
your...
I get faster.
Yeah!
And now I'm so strong and so cool.
I like this. I think this is neat. How can you KO?
I was having a great time. I felt a little foolish.
Mm. Oh, I was so close
I-
too. And he gets you with the protect. Dang.
That's rough.
That's unfortunate because
I-
I mean it worked perfectly.
I really thought he would try to kill me. And then,
You live.
uh,
Look at it go.
the fun fact about this Iron Bundle is I didn't want to take damage from Life Orb,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed a little bit extra damage on my Freeze Dry to actually one-shot Guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
So he's never Melt Ice.
I like that. That's funny.
I'm here
Oh.
for it. Oh, that was
Tornadoes is
Yeah,
going.
I had, I was just really expecting him to be, like, after all we've been through, and he hits Pyro Ball there.
Yeah, because he really was not too keen on it.
And then I sent him Boulder, because, like, I've seen what this guy does. I have
I could
Swords
punch
Dance,
him.
and I can just one-shot him anyways.
I just
I'm
gotta worry
actually
about this
surprised
guy.
He didn't put
Oh.
up there, but I guess
Yeah, I feel very foolish about this one.
Yeah, that one's tough because now it would be scary if the fish wasn't here.
Yeah. It would be very scary if the fish was not really super good.
Yeah.
Just what a good Pokemon right there.
Listen, today was the day that John learned what unaware was.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is a bit rough.
Unless he crits, then you know
Uh,
that's different. But
the
now,
Snorlax was kind of cool.
He
Because
was.
I made this fish, and I said, this is fantastic into literally every member of his team, except for Reggie Alecki, who didn't come.
yes,
Which I'm thankful for. He rips, and then I didn't think about it at all, and then he brought a weird Pokemon to kill him.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was it was it was an idea, with like Brian has a classic Pokemon that he's used. It was Whirlpool Snorlax. Just trapping it and then just using Rest Talk and just never dying. Imagine if Snorlax still had Whirlpool. You would have actually got 1v1 by that thing. Which is really
Yeah,
funny.
that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
If I had to take any residual damage whatsoever, or just a move that's not
Very weak
Thunderbolt
people.
from a
65
what is
special
Snorlax special attack
guy.
65. Yeah.
But yeah, that was. I mean, that was
would've-
an ass kicking. Nothing. I got nothing else to add.
Yeah, it was a beat.
Good stuff.
It was a great day for me once I got past the fact that I was forced to sit there, and I had no choice in the matter.
Yeah, we had to sit through 70 turns of Snorlax and Dondozo having a good time with each other.
Yeah. Once I figured out that after those turns happened, I got to win the game, then it felt way better.
You just have to sit there and wait,
Sure.
But alas. We'll move on to our next set.
It's about
Go ahead.
delayed gratification.
Hmm.
And you know who does not delay his gratification?
Chris.
My friend, that stupid boy, THT Chris,
Yeah.
the king of spaghetti.
The king of spaghetti and his team of dudes. Notice that Great Tusk is missing. Please
There's
please
points
please
where
send
Great
out
Tusk-
an SOS for Mr. Tusk. But I'll kind of talk about my team. So I went in realizing that I kind of just can't deal with Barraskewda outside of Salamence, and he could just predict that and click Ice Fang, and then I just die. So I kind of had to, hope that he didn't realize that soon, and I could kind of play my game and then shut off the weather. So Slowking is obviously here to look into the future, throw yawns around, and tell bad jokes and leave. The cat's the cat. Mence, like I was saying, he's here to check the fish. Mr. Shocks is like the best Zapdos counter ever created. So that was helpful because I realized that Zapdos is still the GOAT and it's still very scary. Weezing is, funny enough, he's kind of my Archaludon check, even though he's weak to Steel. Just because I have Haze, so if he starts to get out of control, I could just shut him off and then be like, all right, Weezing, good job, buddy. It's time to go. But also, he's there to beat Tusk, who is obviously absent.
Not here.
And then here's Gallade, and Gallade's going to basically do everything that I was thinking my whole team would do by himself. So we'll get into it. If you kind of notice on my Terra type screen, Terra Electric is back on Gallade. So he's ready to not get staticked. And that was kind of a big game plan I had, because I saw what happened to Tim the week before, and I said, nah, that wouldn't be me.
It's painful.
Yeah. So here comes our Caledon. He's ready to go. And then turn 4, I'm immediately put on the back foot because Chris calls me out and goes for the Draco, basically taking Sandy Shocks' ability to be super useful out of the way. But I get rocks up, so that's really what I need.
Rocks are always big.
Yeah, and this stupid goddamn flower was just... I I hated running into this guy. He was very good. He kept passing his wishes and just not dying. But I get Mr. Shocks in. I'm afraid of him.
In against Shocks.
Yeah. I was afraid he would, like, Terra. I think he was Terra Fairy on his Pelipper. But I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. But then I could bring in Naruto running here, who doesn't really care about this guy, because I could just punch him and basically out-heal him, Wish Protecting. But I did think he would go into Archaludon to pass the Wish, or Vessel of Ruin guy, Tingus. But again, I'm kind of content to just push buttons with this guy. Every time he's in, I can really just click moves until the bird makes me leave. It's quite nice.
Such a good defensive core.
Yeah.
Did you manually switch out Slowking instead of chili receptioning?
I did. I wanted to sack Mr. Shocks because I didn't want to Terra Slowking. Otherwise, he would have just died to Thunderbolt, and then I would have lost the game. So I knew if he T-bolted, I have Mr. Shocks in, and, you know, I can create more pressure. Or I sack him, and I get in Gallade, and I go for my Terra, and I kill him. So, Triple Axle is broken, and this Terra Electric Gallade, he has one weakness, but he threatens literally everything on Chris's team. Like, that's a crit. It did 46 in the rain. Like, Assault Vest Gallade is crazy. I know I've brought him twice. Every time I do, he's just ridiculous. So now I got my Yawn Chili Reception combo going. Future Sight. You know, see you later. So I bring in Mr. Worldwide. He's here to check the fish. If he goes for Ice Fang, so be it. Then I know. But he goes for Liquidation for some reason. Yeah. I remember he had said after the game that was a misclick. Which makes sense. But then I kill Pelipper with Draco, so I am mixed. Not blunder policy for the fans at home. Awesome. Like, look at that damage. Like,
Jeez.
It's absurd. Like, I think 2-hit KO is Slowking. I resist water. Like,
nuts.
Like, help me.
In his defense, you did get crit first.
I did. You know, it was unfortunate.
I don't know if it mattered after or more.
So here comes Weezing. Weezing's gonna come in. He gets a special attack drop, which is really annoying. But then I start spraying acid. Just so he can't, you know, sit here and try to 1v1 me with guys. But I make the move into Mence just because it's decent enough into anything, and I could just throw off a hit. Like, if Mence dies, it's not the end of the world. Because I just get everything into Gallade range, and that's really all I care about. Draco Miss sucks. Yeah, whatever. Krista's already terrored, and Gallade is going to kill everything. There is no switching. Only death.
We're hanging out.
Hanging out. Here's a little protect. You know, we said flower please, but no, it's done. Fellas, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I picked up Gallade, I felt like my team hasn't sucked.
I'm really upset about just how strong Gallade's been for you.
Sharpness is broken.
I think Sharpness AV is really good, especially into teams that don't have good physical Pokemon. Chris, like, he has Barraskewda in the rain.
Yeah.
But that's his only real physical attack.
Mm-hmm. He's got the one, and you can Terra Electric to resist.
Yeah. You don't actually resist.
Not for, yeah. But, also to kind of add on.
You do have Tingus. I guess, but
yeah.
Physical.
I have coverage for Skeledirge, who's also not here, which again is nice because Skelly was a little annoying. So it kind of made me run. I actually end up running Night Slash over Knockoff, just because I need to consistently hit it, unless he Terras, and then I can Poison Jab him. But still, it's just annoying. So game 2. I thought I lost the game on turn 1. because I decided to keep. I wanted to
Yeah,
see
fair.
if he was adamant or not. He's not. He's jolly. And I just die. But regardless, even if I'd gone into Mence to check it, like, I would have died. And like, if
Still
Slowking got
massive,
frozen,
massive.
like that kind of sucks too. But you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I think
is what it
I
is.
looked into the future. Yeah, 'cause I knew that I could live a hit from Zapdos. So he makes the play goes Ting Lu on the future sight turn. So I get the chilly reception, and I can just bring God back in. So something has
Oh,
to
is that what
Terra
we're
or
calling
take
it
a
now?
bajillion damage. Pelipper could take it pretty well, as we learn. And Slowking and Pelipper have really just spent a lot of time together. But I also been getting
I'd
crit
also
a
like to
lot.
point out this is his first Hurricane confusion. I got about 19 of those against me.
Yeah,
It's huge.
yeah.
Very annoying.
So I'm immediately going for my Terra
Oh.
Electric. I got no reason not to. Here's the future sight, and I've pinned down the flower. I think I poison jab.
Orbeez, yeah.
Yep. Do I get a poison? No, never in my life. And then I say, yeah, what if I kill him? Not quite. So I'm just kicking him.
He can't hit you.
He can't touch me. I'm just hoping for crits on important turns. And I'm also just stalling out the rain. Because he can't do anything about my guy. He does get me there. And then he doesn't Terra and dies. So there he goes. So I mean, I can't
Well,
beat that.
Chris, I thought I hit it.
Yeah, he thought he hit it, but he was wrong.
He's not correct about that.
Yeah, Hurricane does a lot with confusion. And then
Yeah,
Chris
that-
makes the dumbest play of all time and says, "I'd go fish. You can
Oh.
live."
He looks at the tragedy that just happened to him, and he says, "What if it got way worse?"
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
this is just going through the motions.
Mhm.
He cannot win from this position.
No.
No.
It's pretty much done. As long as Gallade's alive, I can't lose. And it's like Pelipper exists, sure. It's really just annoying.
Pelipper is a great Pokemon.
Yes.
Some might say my
Agreed.
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't win the game.
No, not
Oh,
from
now
this
he's
position.
burned too.
Yeah, it's
It's
chilly
like-
out, and you know it's just a nice little cycle of existing. I finally get the rocks up. I said no, enough's enough. But this Florges is slowly creeping back to get his HP back, and now he's out of Earth Power range, I think. But he makes the good Tinglu play on my Volt Switch because I see, I can't kill him. Now it's like, okay. Here we go. And we're going to learn that he can't hit Weezing at all. He's got Ruination.
No.
Ruination can't kill me. It's very funny. Ugh, look at him go.
Man, please.
Doug Dimmadome
Weezing just
is doing it.
he's doing his job.
Acid Spray? Actually a real move, it turns out.
Yeah, I think it's neat. Yeah, Segments, I don't need him anymore.
That was
I just have to get Gallade in the game.
rough.
Nothing else matters. And we now have a new guest. Brian has joined us from the ether, materializing out of thin air. You are just
Out
in
of
time
the
to watch
flame.
Gallade kill everybody.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, he'll do it later.
Yeah, he'll come back. He'll do it. But yeah, Weezing. It's funny. I kind of set up Weezing to just, you know, be a short-term check. But Weezing like never died. It was pretty nice. So I'm very proud of him. I know he no longer can absorb my Volt Switch, and we're just back to this. So it's a very slow end game, just waiting for the inevitable.
Gotta take your time.
Gotta take your time, you know. You know, Weezing might only be giving 95%. You know he can do it all.
Against this Ting Lu, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, still, I'm just very proud of him
As
for
discussed.
doing this. Like, there's no reason for Weezing to be almost 1v1ing this guy. But yeah,
That is true.
Here we go.
anyway, I go for Night Slash because I don't want to miss.
Yeah.
And then I missed Triple Axel, and I was like, you
And
know,
then,
I've seen crazier.
Things it could get bad.
But it's not. So another epic Gallade victory royale. But
This game a big lesson in not just killing your strongest guys.
yeah, understanding, you know, how to win, because like you have fat dudes that don't die, that's true, but like they could just sit there. Eventually they will be overwhelmed. You have to at least put out pressure, and obviously not throwing away the fish. I mean, Arch, you know, obviously he
And
said he wanted the
Arcalada.
Terra and he didn't, but
Sometimes acting silly is bad. Sometimes
He
acting
cannot
silly
silly his way out of this one.
no, he
cannot.
cannot.
He cannot goofy.
No Goofy. But yeah, we move on to our next one. What perfect timing, Brian. What the hell is going on here?
What do you mean?
What was
It's just a little set.
who's Buzz Lightyear doing here?
Oh,
I didn't
him?
even know
It's
you
funny,
had
that was one
Sableye
of
on
the
your
guys
team.
Ethan thought would be here. Yeah, so I called the team the NU tryout week, and I grabbed all my NUs and I said, all right, get on the team. Let's see what we can do with you. And I promised Ethan that I would bring him Fione because I can't make a team name and not bring the guy at some point.
Right.
So he knew he was coming. And actually, like, I think all four of them, outside of, you know, Clef and Ironmoth, who are obviously a little bit better than the others, they're actually pretty good this week. Ethan was scared of Sableye and Electabuzz specifically because he really, really, really feared Electabuzz being faster than Garchomp, which is kind of funny. Like,
That
go
is
back
funny.
to Gen 4 and say that.
Yeah.
And obviously Sableye's a dark type, which he struggles against sometimes. So.
You know, defensively, yeah,
He did
Sableye's
not
very
know
good.
what was going to happen.
It is team.
Yeah, it's obviously struggles in its power. Like, you know, you look at the Mons on Ethan's team, you look at Sableye, and you go, it's really not doing a whole lot. It's just typing wise, it's pretty good. Still has Prankster. Can't be that bad.
That's true.
But yeah, I made the team with Frostmoth in mind, and I built around it, and it just happened that, like, even though it's a bunch of little gimmick Mons, that they all they actually fit pretty well together. And then Ethan looks like he brought his new Garchomp he picked up from free agency that week.
Yeah.
And a pretty standard team for him of Colossal lately. He really likes it, along with Sneasler and the Psychic duo.
Yeah, the
You know,
psychic
the
terrain
combination
shenanigans.
factor back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then brought Hisuian Zoroark probably just to try and trick me up a bit.
Yeah, we'll play little funnies.
Little funnies, you know, strong dude. Right off the bat, though, you can see his Terra types are very strange.
Yeah, obviously the two stellar
Doesn't have
guys.
a Terra.
But Garchomp's
Yeah,
a bird.
Can't Terra two of them, right? Garchomp's a bird. That I was like, what is gonna happen with him?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then Indeedee was a fire type, which was really funny. I know what that was for back then. I don't know what it's for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's probably for like Superior, but like
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But
No, he definitely wanted to Terra Blast me with it at one point, so it might have been for Frostmoth actually.
Yeah, it was absolutely for Frostmoth.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm bringing the season schedule up and getting my team back up so I can remember.
Oh, that's
And
fair.
then my team's kind of funny. We got a.
Hold on. I just want to say, I
Yeah,
just
we got-
paused on turn 1. We got a light ball. Are you flinging?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flung his scarf though.
There you go. That
And then he
I'm
doesn't
glad.
do it either.
I'm glad I inspired.
Do that for.
Yeah, did you know that Fione doesn't get a whole lot of moves? But the moves it does get kind of make for a good fling Pokemon because it's surprisingly supportive.
Oh,
Like,
and
look
he
at me
goes
knocking off
for-
the power. Herb.
Yeah.
Now I know he's a Meteor Beam set.
Yep. This is.
And then you try.
Uh-oh. He's,
Then I trap him.
yeah, but now he's zooming.
Yeah, I mean I can't do damage to him, so we're gonna speed him up for fun.
Yeah.
But Ethan's already burned his Terror this early, which is really
Yeah.
nice.
He's beaming. Kind of forgetting about Unaware, maybe.
Yeah, forgetting, but also like it's good damage.
Yeah,
you know, check out
Moonblast
how
is
much it
broken.
does.
But,
Moonblast special attack is once again fallen.
Yep. And he'll probably do it again. Oh no, Brian, you get a lot of Moonblast
Yeah.
drops. That's like
'cause I hit it a
your
lot.
specialty. I don't know. Actually, no. Moonblast just does that a lot. I don't know what I'm saying. And then there goes.
It has a high chance. It's a
Yeah.
good
It's
move
literally-
to just
It's 30%,
It's
right?
like hitting an iron head punch.
Like
Yeah,
30%.
It's like hitting an
30%.
iron head punch, which we'll totally see today, right?
But it acts as a 60%.
Right. So I protected his scout out what this Garchomp's gonna do, and it turns
Ooh.
out he is the SD set, which is really funny because now he did get the flinch, right?
Yeah.
So I do have to get Clefable back to healthy in order to actually like
We're gonna see another.
win this. And then I Terra Water to save myself because no matter what he hit there, he couldn't break me.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to his coverage being, EQ, Iron Head, and whatever the fourth
Probably
is that he
Scale
decided
Shot.
to throw on there. It's not.
What?
That's the thing. I don't
No,
think
it
it's
is.
Scale Shot.
No, it has to be.
No. I think he picked a different dragon move.
No.
Oh, no, I'm not even sure he had a
brother.
dragon move.
No, it ha- no.
I know you think.
I helped him build this team. At,
So you remember it being Scale Shot?
So I have to remember a lot of things about this team.
I'm like, I don't recall him ever clicking it because it's not loaded dice Scale
We
Shot.
were-
I think that's
We were
why.
talking about skill shot for a while
It's good. No, it's very
because
good.
he needs it to go faster.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, shout outs to Dire Claw. I don't think Ethan's ever hit a Dire Claw sleep, but I'll
I'll be honest. I don't think I've seen his guy do any status. Like,
that was the first time.
I think so. Could have been.
That's funny.
It was a good nasty
I
plot.
don't think he clipped Fire a lot. Like in my set, I know for a fact he couldn't press it freely because I had
Yeah.
a bunch of steel types. I think that's what a lot of people bring to him.
Mhm.
Find out he's Rocky Helmet.
Mm.
That's why he's not hitting Scale Shot for like potential high damage rolls.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he was like doing like a mixed variation here of defensive offense. Also, I'm very specially defensive, so these burned earthquakes are still doing 44.
Yeah, that's still Garchomp.
That's still Garchomp. You will have to respect him.
Even when he's
My
on
technical
Cliff
fable here is
Fable.
actually a perfect time to do it.
Now you can get Intellect a Buzz. The King of New
That's
York.
right,
is
King of New
here.
York, baby. His name is Drew. He's the King of New York. You can refer that what it actually means. And here comes a Spotter ready to do stuff. And I Electric Terrain, since it's actually not a Spotter. And he's gonna
All the
die
fib.
now. Find out he's kind of slow too. He's not fast on Electabuzz.
No, it looks like he's modest. And now the game's
you'll see.
over.
Well, not for about 12 more turns, because he could still do.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he actually does have a move to hit me.
he's definitely got the lead.
And I only have 8. Yeah, I only have 8 Encores.
Mhm.
Because if he didn't have a move to hit me, he would have forfeited by now. So he's actually stalling me out of Encore at the moment, which is kind of funny.
Mhm.
So I check what knockoff does. It does 41. I go, okay, well at least his leftovers are over, right?
Mhm.
But now he's protecting the Encores. So I've only got like 4 left.
Yeah, and you gotta think about it. It's like,
Yeah.
Looks
It's
like
kinda
he's
funny,
he got recovered too.
This bird can really maybe win the game.
Yeah, and then I finally get the Willow on him. Like,
And now it's just
I think there's.
inevitable.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, he didn't protect. All right, so I have like 2 Encores at the moment. And now I win. But like, if he stalled me out of those 2 Encores somehow before I got the burn off,
Mhm.
he could have just Dazzling Gleamed me, I think killed without even a boost at +4 speed. So, kind of silly.
Yeah. I hate Sableye. This guy's cheap, bro.
Don't hate Sableye. Don't hate Sableye. hate the
No,
Sword
no.
Power of Spotra.
No,
trying
we're
to
gonna
beat
hit. No, we hate Sable.
No, Sableye.
Why not both?
Yeah, that's
Equal
I'll give you that.
opportunity.
Equal opportunity cost. So I'm
Yeah,
curious to
hate-
see
hate
what
the
other
fact that there's this-
shenanigans you got going on here. Because we didn't see the
Oh,
butterflies.
this one's a good one. You're gonna like this. You ready for this?
Oh my god.
Oh.
And
That's-
it's on.
That's a
Goes-
gross calculation you did there.
Yeah, do you know that
Oh,
final
fling.
gets Zen headbutt?
Fling him.
No.
Fling him. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a little scary actually, because he still can call mine to my face, but he doesn't get it there, which is nice.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
I don't
doesn't get it
see
here
how
either.
you ever lose to Ispathra as long as you have the encore pressure, regardless
what?
of what he's doing. Because like if he kills you with stored power, like you just kind of lock him down again.
Then you go into Sableye and get him out of there, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, the way to play around Sableye is to do what he's doing here, which
Yep.
is sending in Psychic Terrain guy, right? But I think for Ethan's team, his Indeedee is so important to every single facet of the team
He said, "I
that
want
he
that
can't
back."
protect it. And then it also has Healing Wish. It also will kill
Takes it
itself.
back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he took it back because he said, "Oh no, I don't want, I want this for later."
God
There's a
damn.
Terra Fire Blast. Yeah, he crit me with it,
And
but
it
it's
does
still
that. It
not
does not kill them off.
No, and now
Since back at Spother, I get my 2 Quiver Dances
This-
and the game is over.
the game is done.
Yeah, this moth
We're done here.
kills him.
That's Giga Drain. Yay!
Ethan did not have options to deal with Frostmoth.
No.
Oh, he did. He just didn't bring him in.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
No, he did.
No, we.
I'm curious. How?
What,
What's the?
what were they?
You just get your
You bring-
Zoroark in. You get your Zoroark in before I get the +2. Or you get your Indeedee Trick Scarf in on it, but he already.
That's
and
hard.
then
That's hard
what?
to position
Yeah, he-
because
It's hard
And,
to position.
and then what, Ryan? You get it in,
Listen.
and then it does what?
You guys complain, but I built a good Frostmoth set for
No,
Ethan
you
that
did.
week,
No, this
and
guy
Ethan
was-
decided
he was
that this was
perfect.
not the
No.
week.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That was
Ethan
a great
noticed there
Pokemon.
was
I won the
a
game.
yeah, it was a
Ryan,
distinctive lack
you know
of.
You're saying that you built such a good one that Ethan didn't have counterplay to it.
No, you didn't.
His
Yeah.
team's just very especially offensive based outside of Garchomp.
Mhm.
Therefore, Frostmoth makes a pretty cool guy into it for the week.
Yeah. I kind of noticed that, like, when I played him, I just ran a bunch of guys with Assault Vest, and everything just bounced off. Like, you deal with
Similar idea.
Sneasler, and all the special threats go. You just have something for the funny bird, and, you know, it kind of just they run out of steam. Yeah.
But we didn't actually get to see Iron Moth hit the field at all. It was actually only here for Klefki. I made sure to tell Ethan that. Ethan also had a weird thing where he thought my fastest mon was only 262 speed and built his team around that. We corrected that after this.
I was gonna say.
It didn't matter. Because he was modest on that Zoroark, so even if he was max speed, he was slower than Electabuzz. So, like, that wouldn't have mattered. But it was kind of funny because that's why it took so little damage from the Clefable Moonblast.
That makes sense, but still, dang.
Good one.
262. Your
Yeah.
whole team is faster than 262, basically.
Yeah, I couldn't wrap my head around it. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, it's time
I
for
tried
Aaron
to- I
Reyes
tried to
gaming.
sympathize.
So,
Aaron versus Lily in the who's now bringing more fighting types thanks to Brian hands.
yeah, that's true. And Monkey is going to prevent the spikes from going up immediately, breaking the sash. And Cresselia is very likely just going to start doing its thing that it's been doing all season. There it goes.
There it's
PNG
gone. The setting
PNG
is on, I
blast.
feel like.
It's got one move.
And here it goes.
Does it need
You're
up?
gonna see taunt. Nope, we'll fake out.
I didn't even do enough to chip. Poor
Now here comes
Cress is
Balloon.
built
It's on
different.
a balloon.
It's on a.
You just kind of
So right here, Aaron Reyes throws the game in the bag and doesn't Terra Poison and gets toxic for it.
yeah. Honestly, yeah. No, if he Terra Poison, he won.
Like he runs Terra Poison every week. Like
Mm-hmm.
he knows that it's to stop poison. He's done it before to stop poison. I'm shocked he looked at Glamora and said, "Yeah, I think it's not going to toxic me." It's the one thing on the team that can. So
Well,
Instead
actually,
of-
I don't. If the Glavora was corrosion, it wouldn't stop him.
no, it wouldn't. But it's still something I think you go for anyways.
You have to find out.
What's the worst that happens? You have a better
Yeah.
defensive typing versus the rest of the team.
Also, can we talk
Since
about
Lily-
DD rest Lapras? This is funny.
Yeah, I think she pulled that one straight out of Gen 4 NU.
Yeah, since
Big fan.
Lily
Big
knew
fan.
that she was playing Aaron, and Aaron is who he is, she really wanted to do Dragon Dance Lapras,
Yeah.
and it's really bad.
You hate it, but at least he gets physical moves nowadays.
It helps.
Yeah, it certainly does. Anyway, here comes the big bitch.
Here
Cinchino.
comes physical moves anyways, right?
Oh, it gets triple axle.
Yeah.
Technician
Sure
boost.
does.
Yikes.
What is it? The strongest triple axle in the game if you Terra Ice, right?
Is it still
I
Weavile?
believe you.
Yeah, probably still Weavile, honestly. The technician boosting versus like 120 base. I don't know. Since he
I
has
don't
like
know.
115 base attack, like that could be stronger.
Yeah, it could.
Thanks to technician, but it's just a crazy move.
It's a victory dance.
Speaking of dance, yeah. Speaking of more.
That's a fighting type.
Oh god, Aaron, no. Oh no, he does not know this.
Oh, it's okay. Triple Axel
Don't worry. Plus,
is funny.
if I hit it again.
What if I have 3 dark type moves?
Do you actually only have dark type moves?
We'll never find out what that 4th move is. I don't think.
Sure, it's a water move, to be honest. Get his other stab in.
Yeah. So the exact
Probably,
the
yeah.
worst thing you can possibly put up against Lilligant, the fighting for him. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's goodbye, Rotom.
definitely. But Lily's gonna.
Nah,
Wait, hold on. We sacked a bunch of dudes, but what about this guy?
He's really strong. He
He's
can
so
do it.
strong. We're gonna do
Bro, what's Brian
And we
Hands?
found out that he's sacked his Rotom for no fucking reason.
it. Spirit break, no.
Our Valiant
My
cleans
spirit
up.
is broken.
And it is over.
And we go game 2. Let's see how Aaron adapts.
He will not.
I also
Oh,
do
I'll know.
not think he will.
Shout
Samurott
out to
is
Bullet
dead.
Seed. All my homies love Bullet Seed.
Lily has adapted. Using good Pokemon with good moves to kill this
Knocked
guy.
off the Chesto Berry. Okay, is it gonna punch?
Yo,
Goodbye,
get that high
Lapras.
jump kick. That's
And
close.
Lily adapting to the fact that she's learned that her Pokemon is garbage and just kind of sacking it.
Yeah.
Pour one out.
It's
Ouch.
tough out there.
Alright, does me and Chad just switch? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, good Claude switch.
Yeah.
It still takes 29. Oh my god.
Clodsire, he's physically not it. As for their cover,
No, he's got
Brian
big
Hands.
Spadef numbered.
Yeah, it's gotta be corrosion.
Hey, I'm gonna go check if she put the build out.
Alright, we're gonna find out right now.
Hey yo.
It is. It is in fact
Very
corrosion.
cool. So there was never a shot for Cresselia.
Yeah. Maybe some
So good
57.
planning
I
by,
love,
Lily.
love Iron Hands. What a guy.
What a guy.
No,
I
he's
hate that.
doing it.
I hate the shiny sprite.
Mr. Hands. Every day we'll drop some on to Aaron. Throws it in the trash compactor.
I
Bye, my
wish
child.
I didn't have to do it to my friends.
To be fair, I think it does really work nicely on Aaron's
Oh.
team.
It does help.
Terra Blast. Yeah! Look at it.
Yeah,
Look
I
at him.
do like Terra Blast.
That's cool.
That's really good.
That's neat.
That's good play.
It's big.
Anyway,
However,
Cincino moment.
Shinchino is going to win the game. It was a good
17
try.
broken
It was a
Terra.
good
Thank you,
run.
Ghost.
Good run.
All my
Hit
homies wish
showers.
Rotom was. Yeah, all my homies wish Rotom was still a ghost type. Oh no, Rotom, watch out! You're not a ghost. You're a water
Would-
type.
Matter.
Oh, those wouldn't be doing super effective damage, that's for sure. Right?
True, you're right.
Good
That's
chance.
our
You actually
news
have to
live.
do triple X.
You'd have to hit your triple axles, yeah.
Yeah.
Which would give Rotom a chance to like burn you. So that's really like the kind of funny to think about.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between the second hit of Technician and the first hit. Going from 19 to 41 just feels so
Yeah,
close.
technician.
Like, I can live
triple
this.
axle is like if you don't hit 3 times, it's the worst move ever made.
When you hit it, it's just like, why did my opponent even bother setting any counter to this move?
All right, let's
It
get
will
into
kill you. And speaking of killing you,
let's get into some
I'm gonna-
Johns here. So I
there's a
did
lot
help
to talk about
Corey build his team, so I could chat about it a little bit. He went in and said, "I lose to Vikavolt, and there's nothing I could do about it." And I said, "You
here.
know
I hate
what?
both these players.
These guys.
You're
are-
right."
I hate.
My brother in Christ, who is that in the front of your team?
Like I say, it's like if Bolt goes down, the team it falls apart to Vikavolt. And I said, "Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Well, just don't let that happen."
Yeah, and also he's 40 speed. You just revenge kill him.
Yeah. I know he's worried about like Trick Room or like agility from Vikavolt then being
Oh, that would be
scary.
pretty heat, actually.
Oh, it's chilly.
Now he's an 80 base speed bomb. Now he's cooking.
Yeah. So anyway, looking at David's team, I mean those are his guys, you know. That's
Yeah.
big scary. This is a very intimidating front five. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But chorus is also very scary.
And
But
in
let's just...
context, Volt is also pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever saw that thing in real life, I'd probably shit my pants. So first things first. It's turn 3, and Volcanion is gone, and this
Volcanion's
Ogre
gone.
Pawn is just clicking buttons.
Ripping it up.
Yeah, really surprised that that David got away with it. I guess like I would have thought his Ogre Pawn would have lost the 1v1 to Volcanion.
Yeah, but I mean,
That doesn't
hey,
seem
I
right.
guess that's the power of clicking big moves. So Ogre Pawn
Yeah,
is
big
strong.
buttons moves. I like that. Good read, knowing that Strom's got a switch and getting
Yeah.
really strong bug buzz. Look at that! Like, where's the bug buzz resist at the moment?
Yeah, I think it's like most of his Terras are like, I'm just gonna kind of scroll up in here. Like most of these Terras are to resist bug across the board.
We're electric.
And then I had a really interesting decision here by David to put in, of all things, his Ursaring against, like, Umbreon. Like,
I get it because it is a poison type now, so you have Earth power.
sure.
Oh, Smackdown.
But you know it knows toxic. Like, you can't let your thing get toxic like that. You gotta switch to Corv. It can't touch Corv.
Yeah.
Funny interaction on that last turn. They had a conversation about it, but Smackdown didn't trigger because the Skarm had roosted, so it was already grounded.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
Smackdown doesn't prevent it from
That's
becoming ungrounded at the end of the turn.
I was actively wondering about that.
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of be like, oh, that's cool. You smacked him down, and then kind of moved on.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
So here comes
I
Tom
think that's the
DeLong
only time
comes
you'll
back
ever
in.
see Corey hit Draco Meteor with Raging Bolt.
Yeah, now Ursaluna's back at full, and here comes Blood Moon.
I mean, Blood Moon's on the Skarm expected Skarm switch, but
But now these two can just
like that Earth power is
Exist.
not killing.
no. And now you do it. You come in and you're chilling.
Yeah, now you do it. Skarm gets the HP. You're down to where you started. Nothing happened.
Yep.
This
He's
is kind of
toxic
like
and he has to leave. Got your rocks back.
Get your rocks up, and you see
love
some
that.
spice.
I loved that Willow right there. That was
That's a
really
good whisk.
quick.
Yeah, I know it's like you always take Dragon Pulp being choice specs. David has not run specs like much at all.
No, he's been utility Dragapult basically every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's done a lot of work for him, though.
Yeah,
it's very strong set.
it's good. Dragon Pulp is. That's the
A
goat.
good
I love
Pokemon.
that guy.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Yes.
Doesn't
Second
he have power
Umbreon.
again?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, take that. That's a good trade. You take that all day long.
Good trade.
Absolutely.
Great trade.
You guys are looking at it from the wrong perspective. I think it's horrendous trade.
I'm looking at the perspective of whoever's on this side. Whoever's on this side
I
closest
know.
to me.
But at least you know what? At least he wasn't getting any more use out of that Ursaring, so he did it.
Yeah, it was toxic. It's like it's just gonna kind of get 1v1 by Skarmory at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I get seeing it. It's hard to get the wish off just because pressuring Scream Tail all the time.
But now you
There's
don't
a
have
crit.
Thunderbolt switch in, and Corey gets a crit on a big crit.
Big,
big
gigantic,
crit.
huge crit.
Yeah. But shout outs to Corey then healing him a little bit with grassy terrain to help make up for it.
He said just as a
And,
treat.
What a
Corey-
homie.
Yeah, Corey loves his double reads. He loves just knowing that no one wants to stay and take a banded Woodhammer, so he gets to leave for free.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think like, is Corey just becoming JT, just with youth turn pivots? Is this fair? Do we all
hey,
cycle
I-
to Gen 4 JT? At
Hey
this
man,
point?
this is just that's how you do it. This is monkey.
Yeah, and I don't know about
He's
that
gonna do it
guy
again.
Blinn there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. Watch. Boop.
Yep.
This time, not even U-turning, just so he didn't take the Rocky Helmet chip,
Yep.
which I think is cool. And David thinking he was forced to switch there because doesn't think he can take the Draco, but instead of
I don't think
taking
he
the
could.
Draco, he just sacks his Scream Tail.
Yeah, now you go back to Skarmory, and Skarmory is looking pretty good right
Pretty good.
now. Plus, there's a full health Roaring Moon in the back.
He's so big.
So,
But don't worry, we got Vikavolt in a great spot here.
yeah. So if
Corey
he's
did
got the
stay
agility
with
set, like now is the time.
no.
Alas, honestly, really good stay in. Just be like, no, I don't need Skarmory anymore. I'm gonna make you do the things.
Kind of funny that T-Bolt still kills without his flying type.
There's the Draco.
There you see the Draco meter does
Yep.
kill.
Yeah, and now it might be cooked. Little thunderclap, little tee hee ha ha. Because now
The part that really bothered me about this game is David has not used his Terra yet.
no.
And personally, I think he would have had a really good shot at using his Terra on Corv on this turn right here. Or sorry, the next turn after this turn. But why are you defogging?
Gotta get those rocks away.
Get rid of terrain.
Yeah, it was.
So you
Oh,
get
did
rid
you
of the
fuck
terrain,
with
so
that?
like
Yeah,
you can't,
let's get rid of
you know,
terrain.
get revenge killed. But
It's right here. You got the body press moment, and you know he's gonna click dock off. You've got Terra Bug Corv here. Just do it.
it doesn't matter.
Right? It'd be
He
crazy.
gets,
to do it.
he gets crit and dies.
Doesn't matter.
that
Crit and die. That's the game.
But the knockoff is resisted by the Terra Bug. which
No, it is not.
good to know. Yeah, it is.
Bug is not does not resist arc.
Me going to PokemonTypeCalculator.com.
Save me, PK, and not help.
Dude, I literally do
PTM,
not
right?
understand the
good
bug
site,
type
good site.
interaction with like many things. Like bug fighting and ground have such weird interactions that confuse me.
I mean, when I spread misinformation on the internet.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Why is bug type have to be so bad?
Did you know it takes half from ground? Like, that's weird.
Right? It doesn't make
Leaf
any
to
sense.
rock.
I guess it wouldn't have mattered then. Corey got extremely good crit luck. On
Yeah,
that
it
one,
was like the
and,
perfect crit.
Yeah, exactly what you need. Sometimes you just gotta send it. That's why it's like, don't
Sometimes
Don't
you
give
just
up. You
gotta
never know.
be a winner. T-Bolton into Screamtail. Screamtail's eating it. Into Umbreon. You see a Wish.
Oh, something I
Nah.
want to say much more about this game. I'm a big fan of David getting his spike up this game.
Yes.
compared to last game when he didn't do it. Like, Corey's team doesn't have hazard removal, so get it up.
Mhm.
A lot of switching.
And he likes his switching, yeah. Like, I know the grassy terrain heals pretty much all the guys that are going to be switching in, but
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
that was his
this-
game plan. Like, you got to stick to your game plan.
Mhm. And big sludge wave, no poison. It's pretty good. Oh, here comes
We get to
Ogrepon,
actually
who's
learn
paralyzed
a little
and
bit about
is dead.
Volcano.
Yeah, we completely forgot to mention that he got paralyzed on a Thunderbolt.
Yeah. I'm sure that won't happen again.
And here's where I just threw in the towel. I said I can't watch this set anymore.
Yeah,
Comedy joke.
it's very unfortunate. Here comes
That
Terra Poison,
hurt to watch.
the flamethrower crit, and
Crit
oh
burn.
no!
Burn.
Burn 'em.
Yeah, no,
brother.
I was
That's-
not happy with this. I was so unhappy.
Dude,
Like,
Don't worry.
so
I
awful
promise
to
you,
watch.
David was less happy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
dude, that's just. Dude, this is so sad. Can Tim miss 8 more Stone Axes?
Yes. Yeah,
Don't
I'm
tempt
for
me.
it.
I know I can't. I
It's a
can't
party
dissuade you
game
from a
for
good time.
children.
Also, this Skarmory is very low. Blood Moon is looking threatening. I know as long
Actually,
as
yeah, no. Even though he's
Philip
had all
goes-
the hacks so far, he does have a shot at getting Blood Moon in a good position to make up for it.
I mean,
'Cause he-
obviously,
as long as he has Corbinite,
Yeah.
I don't know. Rillaboom can just explode him, right?
not
yes.
until Corv dies.
Yeah, as long as Corv's alive, the bear can win the game. We see Thunderbolt.
I don't know.
David has never once called out a Thunderbolt. It's a 50-50. Like, I don't know. Why would he stay
Yeah,
in
but-
and hit Draco versus Corv? That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, and
Like,
then
then
he's
what?
just nah. I
Well,
would.
his bear is, if I recall correctly, he does have AV bear this week.
Uh-huh.
So you can come in on Draco.
Yeah.
You know this thing's got specs. And the grassy terrain is up to help you heal, and he can't hit it again because you're at -2 then. So there's a lot of like reasons to send bear that turn essentially.
Anyway, there's
Instead
another
of using
Thunderbolt
Screamtail,
para,
getting
by the way.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't switch in very well. If he's gonna be
What,
like
in
your
grassy
main
terrain?
reason,
In grassy terrain, it does. Yeah. It's not the main one. It's just like I
Yeah.
think it's a good time to test out the waters. Yeah.
double.
Because you can't afford to lose Screamtail with Roaring Moon and Umbreon around still.
Yeah, not the diarrhea giver.
That's
But,
a terrible nickname.
Man.
I think I'm more upset about Corey's nicknames than anything else this season.
Then that means you have problem with Mr. Tom
With the
DeLong.
diarrhea giver.
I think I do. I think he shouldn't be allowed to tear a smile, but
Smile. I would like to also smile at that.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, Corey
Got
he
very
played well,
lucky,
even though,
and
like,
it worked out in his favor. But
he
I think
never let us foot off the gas, which is like a good way to abuse. Like when you get good luck, just don't like give up. Like just keep it up.
Mhm.
Like how is David going to respond back if you also just played really well after good luck too? Like he couldn't even bounce.
Yeah.
That game too.
it's It's like David definitely
I think
had the
proving that
positioning
Corey-
he needed, but again, got screwed by the game. So
Corey's God's favorite, if I recall. That's what he wanted us to say. Right?
that was his
Sounds like a
request.
Corey statement.
Yeah, 7-0. You know, he's trying to get his record to his number of drinks, etc., etc.
Yeah, of course. But here's JT and Ernest. Now JT, look, I build a lot of teams with JT, and sometimes I just look at what his convoluted flygons and various things do, and I just go, whatever, man. You see a vision that I will never understand, but it has worked for you, so I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm just genuinely curious
Weeks
to
and
see if it
wins.
works.
Did you guys know that Iron Thorns and Excalibur have the same exact stance?
Dude, they're stanced up.
Yeah, no, they're menacing.
Thank you, Game Freak. Very
What
cool.
if there was 2 of them?
Turn 1,
So,
Keldio's dead.
Lost his guy.
Shoutouts to
Shoutouts to Kevin
Greninja
Garnett.
being allowed to Terra.
We're learning a lot. Yeah, it's Kevin Garnett.
Boom, big beam.
Both players just willing to send their big moves out early. Big fan of that.
Yeah,
They
big
wanna
crit
kill
there on
everybody.
Slowking. And now Diance's kind of cooking a little bit. But he's a bird, and he's.
Yeah, I remember all of us
danced.
were like, do another meteor beam that turn. He can't.
Oh,
hurt
I
you.
want him to meter beam so bad. 2. He only hits
or even
twice.
just 2 moon blasts. Like that would have been fun.
He doesn't
He's-
die.
But luckily for JT or for Ernest, JT's plan to have Iron Thorn sweep 6-0 doesn't quite work out because he was forced to Terra. And now doesn't, you know, his low HP doesn't have the typing to resist E-speed.
Goes for sub backs caliber. Sometimes you think you've seen it all.
You know,
doesn't
trying to
really-
call out the sucker punches.
I don't even think it was a sucker punch turn. I just think it was probably SD. And
for
here
sure,
comes
yeah.
Flygon,
Some
and
part
he's
of the
got Alluring Voice and Throat Spray. Now, Brian, what is Alluring Voice and what does it do? Also, Donphan's dead.
Yeah, you know, it's the new fairy move that when you are boosting your stats, if it catches you boosting your stat, it will confuse you 100% of the time. It's
That's
also
neat.
80 base power, making it strictly
Except
better
it's a
than,
oopsie daisy right there. You
than
needed
Blue.
it to be slower.
Yep. Oops. But I gotta say, this Alluring Voice Flygon set is actually one of the coolest sets I've seen JT make, as stupid as it looks.
It
Like, that
does
is a
look
really,
stupid,
really
but
cool set, and I
goddamn,
think
it worked
deserves
well.
props. It's such a good idea. And now we see Toxtricity attempting to do the same thing back. We have double boom burst.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage, yeah.
But you know,
And
We've
this isn't
kinda-
over
yeah,
technically.
we've kind of glossed past everything, but Dragonite has a shot. With God and Hacks on his side, he could do it.
Yeah.
So
But
first you
first
got to
we're gonna
get
see
Jimi
U-turn.
Hendrickson, but the U-turn. is,
First, we're gonna see Mandibuzz U-turn. Now the game's over.
Yeah.
So there would have been a world where
If he
I
stayed
think
in
that
and he
Dragonite does
DD'd,
have
potentially,
Yeah, his DD Thunder Punch. I think he could have done it.
could have been crazy. But alas, we'll see how Ernest adapts in game 2. I'd like to see
Hopefully, like,
Keldeo
not
play the
sacking his
game.
Keldeo turn 1.
Hmm?
Yeah. Don't you guys remember when JT was saying how scared he was of Keldeo, and then he finds a way to one-shot it on turn 1? Like that's the kind of. Do you really fear this kind of mon thing, or did you bring the perfect tech?
I guess JT's defense.
He
wasn't
did
really
crit it
expecting
turn 1.
Keldeo to stay.
Like,
Oh,
let's
that
not-
crit didn't even matter, you know.
is it modest?
Keldeo's defenses are not good enough to take a Greninja extra sensory with protein. Oh, I don't even know if it needed to be modest. I just know that when I looked it up, it was like.
Oh, that's
easily a
fair.
one-shot.
I don't know Gren numbers
no range.
offhand. Flygon's dead
It is
now.
surprisingly powerful. Also, Flygon. It
Uh,
really does throw me for a loop when I see Gren's not OU this gen. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Also, as we kind of just watched,
Power
Ernest
Freak
made a hard
80.
read. Moonblasting the
Worked out.
what was the Slow
beautifully.
King into
What
Flygon.
was Slowking Galar and hitting Flygon,
Yeah,
which I
which
really
was pretty
liked.
cool. That was a good play, and
And then sadly sacks his thing there because of the one guy that's slower in Trick Room. Oh
King
no,
Gambit,
King Gambit,
no.
watch out!
And then he
Anyways.
dies. And then he dies. And then
Did he really
dies.
need a terra fighting for
Sucker
that?
punch.
Maybe.
Maybe sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, I don't think the damage number mattered. Like hitting the
John
fitness
Fan
blast.
did get the hit damage.
Hey, Terra Waters too. Check this out.
Dude, he's boosting up. Watch out for
Yes.
that future sight.
Oh.
60.
And
God.
hold on. Oh,
There's
look
no
at him eat.
way.
No.
He will kill him with Earthquake, right? Or Body Press, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We love that.
Even better.
Let's go.
The fucking car is
anyways,
No
doing
man hits iron defense without hitting
Look at him
body
go.
press after.
Wow, yeah, this guy's actually kind of cooking. Hold on.
Yeah,
Right.
Amanda Buzz.
Massive
not gonna take-
damage.
Oh, he does.
he's
Doing nothing.
Okay.
It's pretty good damage.
All right, who takes the?
Oh,
future
does he
segment?
roost
Oh,
it though? He's
oh
a
my gosh.
dumbass. Never
He
mind. No,
doesn't
he's
know.
not. He's fine.
It's still really fat.
I think that was the right play by Ernest though, because there's no switch into the extra sensor. You don't want to lose your
Yeah.
multi-scale to the future side.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. 100%. But now Keldeo is here, and have we learned?
Speaking of getting hit by a psychic move.
Gotta sack.
Later
Gotta sack this
toxicity.
guy.
Let's like the other guy.
He
What is
is.
it? 74. What?
He's AV for the record.
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
That's right.
That's why he
You're
was
right.
able to not
it's
explode
DD
into
time.
a bajillion pieces.
Yeah, good memory, Tim.
Here we go. Are we gonna see it?
Did he use his Terra yet? He did not.
He did.
He
Slow
already
King.
used
Slow
it.
King.
He
Terror.
used it.
So
Thunder Punch. Oh, come on.
it
had
doesn't.
Thunder
No,
Punch, right?
it was E-Speed, EQ, Ironhead, DD.
Oh, this is so sad. Can we get through next?
So if he had gone for DD again, he would have lived the foul play through the thing, and he would have won the game.
But would the Ironheads have killed?
I mean, if he DD'd there, he's +2. You get an Ironhead flinch, anything's possible.
Yeah. Gotta abuse your DD sweepers for sure. Also, here we go. We see it again. Oh, the crit did matter. Wow.
Yeah. That's Keldeo.
Okay. Well, I mean, Keldeo's what, 70s on defenses, maybe 90 HP. It's not the epitome of strong Pokemon in that book, but here
So
we go.
comes the DD.
Let's watch the foul play damage. Because he's only boosting it.
See, he would have ate. You get a couple flinches and you're chilling.
Eat a couple flinches. I don't know.
Nah, you need some flinches.
Ernest has got to take the 30% book from me. Get the 30%.
Yeah, you just gotta hit every time. But now, our
Last
last.
30% chance. Did you expect Vulpix to be here at a 30% chance?
Yeah, that was. If you voted for also Quag. Quag's here.
Man, I told Adam when I looked at his team, I said, "Hey Adam, how you doing with Quag?" He said, "I don't think he's bringing Quag."
But alas, he's
I'm
here.
like, I know Hall. Hall's gonna bring Quag.
Yeah, he is here. But is he? Oh, he's not the item, but he's getting the hypnosis off, which is good. Also, hold on. Before we go into it, let's go.
Wait,
over
what do you mean
territory.
by the item? What do you mean by the item, Matt?
Look, what if he was blunder policy? He learned from me and said, "I'm gonna put everything
Uh-huh.
in bed."
Yeah, what's
Funny.
And then what?
I don't know.
You're right. He needs to go really
Vulpix.
fast so he can then hit Healing Wish.
Yeah.
I
Pulse
like
Terrors
both the
are
teams they brought
standard.
this week.
Just fairy, water, good defensive typings. Types that have been notoriously good into Adam's team. Vulpix is a bird. I think that's funny. That's about all I got.
Hey man, someone's got to dodge this. Someone's got to dodge those Earth powers, you know.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I wonder.
I wonder who would do it. Oh, we see acid.
Paul's been running Acid Armor Goodra a lot lately, and I get it, but I also don't get it.
Body press is crazy.
Body
I
press?
mean,
I just look at the special coverage and the 110 special attack and go, when are we using this? But we do see Body Press going really hard right now. And
yeah, as long as you can.
it goes a little less hard.
Man.
Man. See you later, Boots.
Let's see. So we're gonna have some guys
More
just
sun.
hanging out. Yep, +4. He's big. You know, but actually, like looking at gouging fire, like this is pretty decent into him, all things considered.
Mhm.
Yeah, that burn is crazy.
Oh, it's doing work right now, yeah.
There's Dragonclaw.
No,
Not doing it. Ah, you got a Draco.
It was
Well, obviously it doesn't have special moves. It's running Dragon Claw and Body Press. Like the burn mattered for Dragon Claw too.
Yeah. Like if he was running like Body Press Draco, like he's chilling.
Yeah. But we get Earthworm in here, and it does the thing where it coils, so you kind
Or
of know
pretends to be a real Pokemon.
Pretends to be like able to hit its Iron Tails, which it can now.
It can do that. Oh, here comes Armourouge. Armourouge is here.
Stay in. Stay in.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready? Here we go.
He's done it
Chat.
again.
He's done it
Chat.
again.
Chat.
He did not watch the set.
Mr.
Riddle me this,
Squidward.
Batman.
Only Vulpix
don't
can
know.
save us.
Yeah,
What
Vulpix can
if
save
he
us.
killed?
What if he had quick attack?
Let's give.
Honestly, what if?
he had quick attack?
Yeah.
You have one attacking move on Vulpix. Quick attack could be it.
Yeah, but Walk Awake is faster,
He's-
so you do what you need to do.
Yeah, really important to note that Walking Wake in the sun is faster than Armourouge, which is important to note.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Oh, but here comes Vacation Joshua, who is primed at the perfect time to start getting things done.
Yeah, like what? Look at his team and go, what comes in on this?
Yeah, is if you get the poison touch off.
Dude, my boots.
I mean, you look at Gouging Fire and you wonder,
Unfortunately for him,
is he going to be
did
able
not
to do
get
it?
off.
The answer is yes.
A lot of damage.
Oh, especially if Paul hits Earthquake there. Now he's got to switch. Huh? Adam, you're stalling your remaining sun turns.
Yeah, watch out. And
No, you're big
Paul's
flare blade.
convinced that he's cool with just chilling.
Yeah, which means this Mew must be a little more offensive in the back. So he's
Oh,
able
this
to-
Mew is funny. It's the one I think it is.
Oh my
Yep.
god, it's the, oh yeah, yep. And you gotta show JT how to hit your rock blasts.
That's true,
That's
just hit your
fine.
I
moves.
believe
This is
Ooh,
dice.
the Mew is DD.
Yep.
Ah, it's all coming together.
Oh,
DD loaded dice. This thing is silly.
yeah.
Now here's a fun turn.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing this turn? Well, obviously you Terra State or Torkoal and take 4.
Jeez. That's
So
perfect.
this was a 50-50
Perfect
turn.
moment.
That Mew had, that Mew has a fighting move, but it also had a rock move. So, Adam made the right Terra relay and won game 1.
Yeah, it worked
play.
out. That's a 50-50
Got the right
shot, and Adam did it. You know, it's despite some questionable plays towards the end game, but it worked out really well. So can't complain. But
We
let's
learned
see
a
how Pat adapts. Which I mean, we can definitely see the avenues for it.
So what's it?
So taunt action, no one's going to bed. You just get out of there. See you later.
And then he does proc the weak armor right away.
Yeah, now you can
Just
can
kinda
hit
neat.
buttons.
He has stores powers? Oh, what if that was an Endure turn?
It could have been.
And then he doesn't just. sweep the whole
Honestly,
game?
I'm surprised that Adam just went for Earthquake, knowing that this was something
Yeah.
that can happen to him again.
Yeah. And Adam going for Iron Tail Fainer, expecting Grimstar to taunt him. And not getting the hit he wanted. But, oh, yeah, there's the Drain Punch on me. We see it there.
Yeah.
Which is pretty dangerous to this Earthworm.
Yeah, but
I
at the
think
end of the
Earthworm's
day,
actually
Goober
very
is here.
important for Adam's team.
That's big
Oh.
death drop.
That's huge.
That changes things. Now Quag has to come in. And Quag
Oh, but
doesn't
he
care.
takes nothing. Wow.
Because he could just scald.
Yeah, shoutouts unaware. Actually, did you know this doesn't even have Scald?
That's funny.
I think it's just Earthquake.
What's with you guys and always hitting inaccurate sleep moves all the time? This is insane. Oh, Torkoal, watch out.
Why would people miss?
I mean, come on, it's banned. 60% is 100%.
That's true. Use your spin.
And this is the fastest Torkoal known to man.
Jeez.
And we didn't even talk about it, but I really do feel like Adam could have gotten a really, really good switch with. He didn't have to take that 89% Earthquake with Torkoal.
Yeah.
Like, he has Earthworm.
Wow. He stayed in. Oh, because of
Yeah,
sleep
I'll say it
clause.
because you know
That's
why?
right.
I'd say yeah, Adam yawned for literally no reason. Adam yawned, even though he already put some to bed. That
Wow,
is
I didn't.
extremely unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not the
It's not
greatest.
perfect.
Not the greatest play you can do.
Oh, Adam. My dear boy.
Also, watch out. Watch out.
Oh my
Muck.
God,
No.
another crit.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
Yeah,
double
2
crit.
crits. 2 crits. Yeah, that's just bad. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah. Unfortunate
Yep.
doesn't begin to describe this series.
Sweep it up.
What? I
Walking Wake saved it. Oh, no.
No.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
Saying it's over.
Bobby. Oh, he missed Rock Blast.
Wait,
Hold on, it's not over.
We're so bad. What does 56? Miss again. Aw.
And
Like, let's recoil moment.
the gamers ask questions. Why is Gouging Fire up for suspect test? You see. Strong.
Inquiring minds wants to know.
Inquiring
well, I don't know,
minds
man.
wants
This is
to
like an
know.
Are You Pokemon and Mew? Is he really that good?
Dude, he's so good. Here we go. Game 3. That guy's crazy.
Oh, come on. You know me. I'm the biggest Mew fan out there.
That's true.
Hit Iron Tail.
He
No!
tried to coil. He said, nah. I got him once. I'll do it again.
Then he missed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Iron Tail.
I'm
Here
gonna
comes Vulpix.
This time, hopefully, he doesn't forget about Sleep Claws. Instead, he just burns them right away. which
Even
is
better.
Really cool. You got the
This
double
Goodger's
status
been
going
burned
on.
every game. It feels
Saved
like.
his life, too, with that one.
Well, Bento, he said, I'm going to die. It's time to win the game with Couching
Yep.
Fire.
Sometimes the only acceptable
Send in
choice
DD
is-
Gouging Fire right now.
No. You're off a turn.
There it is!
Ah,
It just doesn't do it.
what is
You're
going
so
on?
goddamn goofy.
Goofy.
Dude, like,
you know,
why-
if I recall
why-
correctly, I don't think he has DD. I think Adam keeps saying he doesn't like the DD set because he feels he can't win with it. I go, have you ever clicked it more than once? Like, get 2 DDs up. What stops you? But I believe that's Morning Sun 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I don't know if that was this set.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't get to see it. He just clicked Flare Blitz the whole time.
Or Raging Fire. Theory. But I'm really shocked that every time Quag's hit the field, he hasn't just gone to Earthworm and gotten like a free coil, because that thing only has Earthquake Toxic,
Mm-hmm.
Rocks and Recover. So like, you know its moveset.
Down goes Mitch. Now, have we seen Adam Terra yet this game? No, we have not.
Imagine
Not
if that font was actually Encore.
I actually don't think Grimmsnarl gets Encore Tim.
He does not.
Otherwise, I think Hall would have run it many, many times by now. Like,
Now, are
for
we gonna
example,
see
Grim also does
Endure?
not get weather moves. Yep, there's the Endure.
Adam,
And he flips!
no.
He flips!
Adam,
No, Adam, you're boosting his speed!
no.
Watch out! Watch
No,
out!
you misunderstand.
All the sun turns are about to end.
Endure. Well, if I hit him with my big move, he'll be a lot.
Alright, send in
I'll hit
Walking
him with
Wake
small.
right now, and you only have one more turn of sun, so you're gonna run out of your speed boost.
Please don't
But
flip
Adam
again.
or Pat's adapted. He knows to hit Endure this time.
No, but he doesn't.
Oh, that
Oh,
flip
yeah.
turn was
Now
so
it's.
rough. That was such an awful,
Yeah.
like, this time to hit flip turn.
Yeah.
Fourth word, not much. Doesn't matter, I'm just like thinking about it.
Ugh.
Yeah, nothing to think about here. He said, "No, you're coming with me."
And then he does the funny Destiny Bond.
Oh, it's
Got him.
always funny.
What a jerk.
Ah, I love that. I mean, why not? Like, if it's AV Monk and it lives the move.
Yeah, like that's
Gotta hit
just what you got to do, you know.
Plus, you got a Quag in the back with Earthquake. Like, you're fine.
Yeah.
You can win this match if you made a mistake.
All right, so let's wrap this up, fellas. All right, we got our rankings. The top looks very similar. JT's jumped David. Will has jumped Hall. This top 7's been pretty consistent for a while. But let's talk about the middle of the pack. That's where things get interesting. Tim has gone from 11 to 8 after his win.
Woo!
We've seen Lily jump from 12 to 10. Ernest is chilling at 9 still. Lily's on a run. Started off slow. You know, is starting to pick it up. Team that's scary to play in the playoffs if she makes it. And then THT dropping to 12. Look, sometimes you get the benefit of the doubt with having a scary team, but like, my guy, you gotta capitalize on it. Keep your brain on a little bit.
He gets to be higher in the rankings when he stops hitting Electro Shot with no rain set.
I missed some stuff.
You get to go up when you start to do things the way that it's supposed to work. And then the bottom, we have Adam jumping Jordan just because he won a game. Although this bottom section is a lot of silly going on. But you know, definitely some room for upsets to happen, especially as we go into the pools part of the schedule, which we can talk about real quick. So the way that we're doing our next part of the season is we're doing pools, and basically how we're doing it is, so let's look at the red pool, right? So all these teams are gonna play each other. The team that wins the pool gets to go to playoffs. All right, so
Yeah, cool.
4 out of 8 seeds they win their pool. They win the last 3 weeks, they get it. From these remaining, well, I'm doing quick math, 12 teams, the 4 best records that remain will make the playoffs. So if you're in that, I'm 3-4, you know, I feel like I can make it. Like, let's take THT because we're talking about him. You want to guarantee that playoff spot, you got to win that pod. You got to show what you're made of. Because you might not get that, I won 2 games in pools, but, you know, maybe it's just bad luck and the teams that won 6-7 games didn't make it out of pools, but they're going to make playoffs because they won more games. So, hunker down, get it done. You want to make an upset run, win your pool. Upset about how the playoffs work, win your pool. The opportunity's there. Bandon, you're 0-7. Win your pool, win the whole thing. Show us up. Do what must be done.
No, don't like that. Does not work for me, brother.
I can't help but think that maybe this is the wrong time to make a ban and shout out post.
You're right. Ignore that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. So look forward to pools. Basically, just treat it as another week. Build for your opponent, and we'll be back for more exciting gameplay discussion. Will, Tim, thanks for joining on short notice. Brian, thanks for finding your way out of the ether to join us in the recording.
I got you.
Good to be here.
Yes. We'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good. Peace.